Tonight is not just another night. It is not just about joy, laughter, or wearing beautiful clothes. Tonight marks the beginning of a sacred journey between two believers, a journey that Allah has honored and blessed. This is the night when two lives join together, not only as husband and wife, but as partners in faith, love, and purpose. In Islam, marriage is not just a social contract, it is an act of worship. And the wedding night is the first step on that path. It is a moment full of emotions, full of hopes, and full of nervous excitement. But above all, it is a night full of meaning. Many people think the wedding night is only about physical closeness, but Islam teaches us that this night holds much more. It is about building trust, starting with respect, and putting Allah at the center of your relationship from the very beginning. So, what should you do on your wedding night as a Muslim couple? How can you make it beautiful, not only in your eyes, but in the eyes of your Creator? In this video, we will walk through 5 important things that every Muslim couple should do on their wedding night. These are not cultural traditions or opinions. They are steps rooted in Islamic teachings, in the sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, and in wisdom that protects and uplifts your marriage. If you're preparing for marriage or already married, stay with us, because what you learn today can set the tone for a lifetime of love, mercy, and faith. Number 1. Begin with Bismillah, seeking Allah's blessing. On this special night, before anything begins, before the conversations deepen, before hands are held tightly, before emotions take over, pause. Sit down with your spouse. Look into each other's eyes with kindness and sincerity, and together say the most powerful words a believer can begin with. Bismillah. Start your wedding night the way we are taught to start everything important in life, by remembering Allah. Saying Bismillah is not just a habit. It is an act of devotion. It is an invitation to Allah to be present in your hearts, in your actions, and in your union. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ never began an important task without calling upon the name of Allah. And he taught us that even in moments of intimacy, a believer should protect themselves with a simple but powerful dua. That dua is, Bismillahi Allahumma jannibna ash-shaytan, wa jannib ash-shaytan ma razaqtana. In the name of Allah, O Allah, keep the shaitan away from us and keep shaitan away from what you grant us. This hadith is found in both Bukhari and Muslim, and it shows us how important it is to begin even the most personal moments with the remembrance of Allah. By reciting this, you are not only asking Allah to bless your bond, you are also asking Him to shield you from whispers, distractions, and evil influences. You are starting your life together on a foundation of faith and protection. This act may seem small, but it has great meaning. It tells your heart, and the heart of your spouse, that this marriage is not just about emotions. It's not just about companionship. It's a form of ibadah, a way to get closer to Allah through loyalty, mercy, and mutual respect. This moment right here is your chance to spiritually connect before anything else. It's your way of telling Allah, Ya Rab, we begin this marriage with you. Guide us, protect us, bless us with peace, patience, and love. And when you do that, even the quietest beginning becomes filled with light. Number 2. Emotional connection before physical intimacy. Marriage in Islam is more than just a contract. It is a relationship built on mercy, understanding, and emotional connection. On the wedding night, before any thoughts of physical closeness, it is important to focus on the emotional bond between you and your spouse. This is the first time you are alone together, away from the crowd, away from all the noise. It's the perfect opportunity to build a quiet, strong connection from the heart. Take your time. There is no rush. Talk to one another with care. Ask each other how the day went, how you're feeling, what hopes you carry into this new chapter. Share your thoughts, share your fears, share your dreams. Even if the words come slowly, they matter, because these conversations build trust. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ showed us the best example in how to treat a spouse with love. He would smile with his wives, spend time with them, and show them kindness in small, beautiful ways. Aisha radiallahu anhu shared how the Prophet ﷺ would drink from the same cup as her and place his lips where hers had been. This wasn't just a gesture of love, it was a lesson in affection, in tenderness, and in emotional closeness. On your wedding night, Don't focus only on what comes next. Focus on making your spouse feel seen, heard, and respected. Your words should bring comfort. Your presence should bring ease. A simple compliment, a kind phrase, or even a soft smile can dissolve any nervousness or tension. It's okay to laugh a little. It's okay to be shy. These are natural feelings, and Islam encourages you to handle them with softness. If your spouse feels anxious or uncertain, don't overlook it. Support them with warmth, not demands. Reassure them that they are safe with you, not just physically, but emotionally. Let your spouse know that you value their feelings. Let them know that you are not here to take, but to give love, respect, patience, and protection. Because emotional comfort creates a safe space where love can grow. And once that emotional bond is strong, physical intimacy becomes more meaningful. Remember, the Prophet ﷺ said that gentleness brings beauty to everything it touches. So be gentle, be present, be kind. This night is not just about bodies coming together, it's about two souls beginning a journey. And when emotional connection comes first, every step after that becomes easier, softer, and full of barakah. Number 3. Pray 2 Rakas together. Spiritual unity begins here. On a night filled with emotion, new beginnings, and quiet excitement, there is something deeply powerful in pausing for a moment and turning to Allah together. One of the most beautiful yet often forgotten sunnahs for the wedding night is to perform 2 rakas of prayer as husband and wife. It may seem like a small act, but in the eyes of Allah, it carries great meaning. This prayer is more than just 2 units of salah. It is your very first step together as a couple, bowing your heads side by side, standing before the Lord who brought your hearts together. In the early generations of Islam, companions like Ibn Masud and others encouraged newly married couples to begin their life with this salah. Why? Because starting with worship sets the right intention. It tells your soul and your spouse that Allah comes first. And this relationship is built on more than desire. It is built on purpose, faith, and trust in Allah's plan. When you stand in prayer together, shoulder to shoulder, you are not just performing a ritual, you are beginning a life of unity with the strongest bond possible, the remembrance of Allah. Use this prayer to speak to your Creator. Make a quiet, heartfelt dua together. Ask Allah to place sakina, tranquility, in your home. Ask for rahmah, mercy, in your hearts. Ask for love that grows with time, with patience, and with understanding. Allah tells us in the Qur'an, and among His signs is that He created for you from yourselves mates, that you may find tranquility in them, and He placed between you affection and mercy. Surah Rum 30:21. This verse is not just a description of marriage, it is a blueprint. Tranquility, affection, and mercy are not things we magically receive. They are gifts from Allah that we must constantly ask for. And this prayer is your first step in asking. Couples who begin their marriage with worship are choosing to invite barakah into every corner of their relationship. They are saying with action, not just words, "This marriage is for Allah, and we want Him to guide us every step of the way." Even if the day was long and you feel tired, do not skip this moment. It may be short, but it will last in your memory. It will stay in your hearts. And one day, when challenges arise, you'll remember that you started this journey in sujood. And that is a reminder strong enough to keep you going. Number 4. Respect and consent, the sunnah of gentleness. On the wedding night, many people think about rites, expectations, or what should happen. But in Islam, the focus is something much deeper. It is about respect, dignity, and compassion. This night is not about taking, it is not about control. It is about honoring the trust that Allah has placed between two people. Your spouse is not your possession. Your spouse is a trust from your Creator, a soul joined to yours under the banner of faith. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ gave us the best example of how to treat a spouse with care and mercy. He never raised his voice, never used force, and never rushed his wives. His love was full of gentleness. His actions taught us that marriage is built on calmness, not pressure, on listening, not assuming. Islam teaches us that consent is not just important, it is essential. A husband and wife must both feel safe, ready, and emotionally at peace before taking any step forward. That begins with conversation. Ask your spouse how they feel. Ask if they are comfortable. Ask what helps them feel calm and protected. Do not assume that everything will go smoothly just because you are now married. Every person has feelings. Every person has boundaries. And when we honor those boundaries, we build something stronger than physical closeness. We build trust. Do not let culture, peer pressure, or outside influences tell you how this night should go. Let the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ guide you instead. And what was his way? It was the way of kindness, of care, of patience. The Prophet ﷺ said, "The best among you are those who are best to their wives." This beautiful saying is not just for later in the marriage. It starts on day one. It begins on the first night. It means being gentle with your words. It means being patient with your actions. It means choosing softness when you could choose force. Real strength is not about control. Real strength is shown in how you treat the heart of another person. A true man is not the one who demands, but the one who protects. A true woman is not the one who fears, but the one who feels safe and respected. If both husband and wife remember that this marriage is a blessing from Allah, they will treat each other with dignity. They will speak with kindness, and they will always seek to protect the heart, not just the body. So tonight, let your actions be a reflection of prophetic character. Lead with kindness. Be gentle. Be patient. Because when gentleness is present, love becomes deeper, and Allah's blessings grow stronger. Number 5. Speak words of love. Build the first brick of emotional intimacy. Sometimes what touches the heart most deeply are not gifts or grand actions, but simple, sincere words. On your wedding night, the words you choose will stay in your spouse's heart for years to come. They may not remember every detail of the day, the food, the decorations, the clothes, but they will remember what you said to them in that quiet, private moment. Because words carry emotion, and emotion builds connection. This is the night where your love story truly begins. Start it by expressing how much this moment means to you. Let your spouse know that you are grateful for them, that you feel honored to stand beside them, and that you are ready to begin this journey together. Speak softly. Speak honestly. You don't need fancy poetry. You just need words that are real. Share your hopes. Tell them that you want to grow with them, that you want to become better Muslims together, that you want to support each other in both ease and hardship. Make promises, not the kind you feel pressured to make, but the kind that come from the heart. Promises to respect, to listen, to forgive, to protect. Ask your spouse how they're feeling. Give them the space to open up. Some people are shy, some are nervous, some don't know how to express what they're feeling. Be gentle with them. Listen with care. Let them know that you are not just a partner, you are a safe place. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ gave us a beautiful example of how to speak to our loved ones. He used to call his wife Aisha radiallahu anhu by the nickname Ya Humaira, which means, "O little red-cheeked one." It was an affectionate name full of love and kindness, a name that made her feel valued and cherished. Your words can do the same. Use names that bring your spouse comfort. Speak in a tone that shows softness. Let your eyes and your voice carry peace. Show them, through your words, that you are not just married on paper, you are emotionally present, emotionally committed. Marriage in Islam is not just rules and duties. It is about two hearts joining under the mercy of Allah. It is about being partners, friends, and companions on the journey of life and deen. Let this night be the first brick in building something lasting, something real, not just a bond of the body, but a bond of souls. And that bond begins not with perfection, but with heartfelt words full of sincerity and love. So speak, share, smile. Let the love in your heart become love in your words. Because tonight is the beginning, and what you say tonight can build a foundation that lasts forever. Marriage in Islam is not just a relationship, it is a sacred trust. It is one of the most honored paths a believer can walk. And the wedding night is not the end of a celebration. It is the beginning of a meaningful responsibility. This night is the doorway to something greater. A journey where two hearts are not only connected by love, but by faith. A journey where every smile, every challenge, and every act of kindness becomes a way to earn Allah's pleasure. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ reminded us that marriage completes half of our faith. That means how we treat each other, how we grow together, and how we remember Allah in our home. All of it matters. Let your first night be more than just a moment. Let it be the beginning of something eternal. Start your marriage with intention. Start it with prayer, with gentleness, and with love that is rooted in your deen. Because true love in Islam is not just about feeling, it is about building. Building a life together. Building trust. Building towards Jannah. Your wedding night is a gift, but it's also a test. A test of patience, of kindness, of leadership, and of humility. Handle it with care, with respect, and with the remembrance of Allah. May Allah bless every couple watching this right now. May He place peace in your hearts, understanding in your words, and mercy in your marriage. May your home be full of barakah, and may your love lead you both to Jannah, where there is no pain, no tears, only peace, only joy. Ameen. If this video helped you or moved your heart, subscribe to the channel for more Islamic guidance like this. And if you know someone preparing for marriage, share this with them. You might be the reason their first night is filled with light, not confusion. With love, not fear. And always remember this: when Allah is at the center of your marriage, every night becomes a night of barakah.